What's up, fam? It's Tanya Talk with Tanya. Tanya J Miller LLC. You guys know we do life, we do leadership, we do it unapologetically on purpose. That means every day we're trying to help you to figure out how to fit the puzzle pieces of life together so you do life right and you can do it well. So we've been talking to you guys. Something is better than nothing. And I talked to you guys about, health, wealth, mental, physical, emotional, spiritual. But I told y'all these last 2 days I wanted to really talk in on mindset, because it really takes the mind to do a thing. It starts up in here. I wrote a whole book in a journal about it, so y'all know how I feel about it. It starts with a thought, aka a thing. You have to begin to see a thing and to think a thing before it can happen, right? And so that's why you need some things so that you can see big things, right? And so I said something is better than nothing and some is better than none, but then I wanted to say some over none. You know what I'm saying? Because when it comes to that mindset and that mentality, you could easily be like, well, if it ain't great, if it ain't excellent, if it ain't up here, I don't want it. That's real cool. That's real cute. But listen, what if you can't afford up here? What if you can't handle up here? I'm just being real. I'm gonna tell you, y'all heard the saying, on a shoestring budget, got champagne taste, but beer money. I'm just being real. What if you can't afford it? What if you don't have the resources? What if you don't have the opportunities and experience and the exposure for up here? What if you can't handle up here? Are you hearing me? So do you just stop? Do you just quit? Do you just give up? Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. I don't think I told y'all, but last year, I'm laughing at myself because it technically did not happen last year. It happened Christmas of 2018. I broke my foot. Well, your girl was still trying to wear heels, and I knew it didn't feel right. I'm talking about foot swole, y'all. I was still trying to be all the way cute. I had got real fast and quick because it started hurting beyond hurt, and I had to go and take myself to the foot doctor, and the foot doctor was, you broke it. You didn't know you broke it? I said, I thought I did. But it didn't, I had heard breaking a foot felt different. And so I didn't think, well, I had a fracture. I didn't have a full broke foot. I had a fracture. And so I was trying to still do all of it. I was still trying to wear heels and work out. No. And so when I finally had to wear that boot, that boot for like 2 months. Yes, you had to wear a boot for like 2 months. And then I almost broke it again. And then I had to wear it another 2 weeks after that. But I'm telling you all that story to tell you, once I got back able to wear regular shoes, I had to change my mindset. I could not go all the way from wearing a boot, and I'm not talking about a boot like a pretty boot. I'm like a shoe boot. No, I'm talking about a boot like a boot to heal your foot. From wearing a boot and a cast to wearing heels the next day. I couldn't go from 0 to 100. No. Your girl was wearing flats for a good minute because I had to work myself back up. I had to work my strength back up. I had to work my ability back up to be able to handle that pressure. Let me say that again. I had to work myself up to be able to handle that pressure and this load. Let me just be real. And so I'm telling you guys this. When it comes to the mindset of something is better than nothing, I could have still been in the boot, and that would have been nothing. I could have tried to go all the way 100 real quick and wear a heel and took my tail right back in the boot because I broke it again. Or I could have took myself slowly and I could have wore flats. And then once I was able to manage flats, I may progress to, a boot with a little heel. And then, and you know what I'm saying? But for me to be silly And to just see, I think I'm gonna go 0 to 100 after a broke foot, that would be crazy. Like, you would be looking at me like I'm crazy. But some of you all are doing the same thing. You're trying to go 0 to 100, and you ain't had nothing in between. So that's what I'm telling you when I'm trying to educate you and talk to you and coach you and help you, mentor you when it comes to mindset. I need you to get something, because you trying to get everything and trying to do it all, and you ain't even hit the middle ground yet. I need some of you guys to get the middle first. I believe in excellence. I believe in greatness. I do. But I need some of you to get that middle. I need you to work on something first. How about you get something accomplished? How about you check a goal off of something? You trying to do the whole enchilada and you ain't even started prepping. Come on, fam. Something. I need you to get something under your belt. You need to see that you can actually make good on something. Hold something down. And stop and not get bent up that it don't look like everything. You've been handling nothing for a good minute. Let's work this something out. So yeah, that's what I wanted to wrap up this week, to just say, I'm not telling you not to shoot for the stars. I'm not telling you not to be great. I'm not telling you to not operate excellence. But what I am telling you is, handle that something first. Peace.